Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video,
did you hear the story about the homeless man in Atlanta who made a public plea for a place to stay and more than 1,000 women responded? This man, who goes by the name of Big Boss Escobar, posted in a Facebook group called Atlanta Rooms for Rent. He said, "I recently lost my home, just need a place that is reasonable price so I can get back on my feet. I'm tired of sleeping in Atlanta shelters. Very quiet person and stay to myself, work a job and also have a clothing line. I moved to Atlanta from St. Louis, Missouri 4 years ago. If anybody have any resources you can send my way, I will accept. Thank you. I appreciate it." And of course, the women came through. "You can come stay with me, boo," a woman named Britt wrote. "Off bed, cold AC, plenty of food, and the Wi-Fi jumping." A woman named Tish Lee wrote, "You can stay with me." A woman named Courtney said, "Woo, if you're in my area, you can come stay with me for free. I'll take care of you." After his post went viral and more than 1,000 women responded to his request for a place to stay, he went on Facebook Live to clarify that he's not just a pretty face. He's looking for something real.
I want it to be the woman I'm finna lock in with. So whoever it is, fuck all that I look good shit. Is you really trying to lock in so we can get shit right?
Now be for real, ladies. If he came up to you and said he needed a place to stay, how would you respond?
Yeah, T Erica is on YouTube. Her art is on screen, so you can check her out for more tea. But this story reminds me of a comment I normally see under certain posts on TikTok. Whenever we're talking about like serious issues, people are like, "Oh, you're blowing out of proportion. Social media is not real. Go outside and touch some grass." People outside of social media don't behave like this. I think I've seen a few even under my own post on YouTube. Okay. So this goes to show that, most of the things that we talk about here are not necessarily how life is outside of social media, okay? And if they love it, we like it for them, or we love it for them, whichever way. Whatever floats your boat. But if you met a guy like this who wanted a place to stay, would you give him a place to stay? I know my answer, and it will be check spare rooms, because we have something here called spare rooms. Check spare rooms. You could find something there, and I'll be on my merry way. Because a lot of people cannot rent like an entire house, okay? So people do room by room. They do shared accommodation where people share maybe 3-bedroom, 4, even flats, okay? So if you're looking for someone to share your flat, because he says he has a job, right? So if you have a job, I don't understand why you can't find a place to stay. But maybe I'm wrong. The thing is, I don't know how the USA works. I don't know how Atlanta works. And I don't know how his neighborhood or his community or wherever he stays works. Okay. But to me, if you have a job, you should be able to afford something. All right. You should be able to afford something. If you have a job, you're up and coming, whatever it is that he said, you should be able to afford something. Is there something like that in the US, like a shared accommodation where multiple people can share maybe a townhouse, a flat, or something like that? Let me know in the comments. I don't know about that, so let me know in the comment section. But yeah, and no way I'm bringing a stranger into my home. I don't care how beautiful you look. I can help you from a distance. If you need something to eat and I have money, take 10 pounds, take 20 pounds, whatever I have. Take 5 pounds, buy yourself McDonald's Happy Meal. That's it. I'm done. Okay. But I'm not bringing anybody that I do not know. Even the people I know, I'm very cautious about them into my home. And that's my answer. Done. 1,000 women. 1,000 women. Okay, so pretty privilege runs both ways. Both men and women have pretty privilege. That's what this all says to me. Because a lot of people were saying in the comments, F the bear. Because if this guy, 1,000 of you will give this guy a place to stay, then you guys are lying when you say you pick the bear, because you don't even know him and you want to give him a place to stay. But tell me what you would do in a situation like this. Let's get into what other people thought about this, and I'm going to come back and talk some more. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you.
Ladies, I'm really worried about us. I found this on the app formerly known as Twitter, and I'm not sure how accurate it is, but if it is this really all it takes, ladies? a guy, that you consider to be attractive posts a sob story on social media and you're just ready to come and swoop in to play savior for him. This bothers me because there are so many women that will risk their safety and livelihood just to have a little piece of a man. And I'm really trying to figure out what is the end game here. Ladies, I highly advise that you don't open up your home to a man that you have only met on the internet. I also, want us to not be so eager to be giving of our time and resources to help someone who likely wouldn't do the same for us. You don't have to go in and, be savior, be mom, be the fixer. It's perfectly okay to provide support from a distance. Hey, keep your head up. That's a great way to provide support to somebody like this. But, if all it takes is, posting on the internet, hey, I need a place to stay, and all these women are, rushing to come to the rescue, we have a lot of work to do, ladies.
So raggedy men and pick-me women everywhere think they finally have a rebuttal to the whole man versus bear debate. And this is the man that they're using to help prove their point. Atlanta man goes viral after posting online that he needs a place to stay and over 1,000 women offer to help him. The caption that he wrote above is riddled with punctuation mistakes and grammatical errors, so I'm not even going to try to read it. But what it basically says is that he lost his home, that he's tired of living in Atlanta shelters, that he needs a place to stay to help him get on his feet. Because there are so many women in this comment section talking about, you could stay with me, I help you out, the men are saying, aren't these the same women that were picking the bear? And my answer is no. The kind of woman that would let this strange man without a background check into their home where they keep their children and their valuables without knowing this man's temperament or character are pick-me women. But pick-me women always want to get picked and they don't care who by. But the thing about it is, I think that this is hypocritical because men would do the exact same thing if it was a woman making this post and they found her attractive. So let me break this down again for the men out there who are being willfully obtuse, who are being disingenuous, who are not intellectually curious. The kind of woman that will accept a strange man into her home so that she can get picked are not the kind of woman who was ever picking the bear.
Listen, if there's one thing that I've learned this week between him and Wade Wilson, listen, as long as you fine, that's all that matters. As long as you attractive as fuck to most women, that is all that matters. You can be homeless, you can be broke, you can be a criminal, you can be illiterate. As long as you got that fine as fuck gene, you can get away with murder. This man said he got over 1,500 offers in Atlanta alone from women talking about, yeah, you can come stay with me, daddy. Hell yeah. Fellas, look, man, pretty privilege is a thing. Just invest in looking better, right? I didn't get the fine as fuck gene, right? I got the, he kind of cute late night between 8:37 and 9:50 sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's the gene I got. But if you got the fine as fuck gene, it don't matter, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, fellas, I don't want no excuses. If y'all know y'all got the fine as fuck gene and y'all not utilizing it to the fullest potential, bro, I need y'all to be president, bro. The sky is the limit when you got that gene. Y'all focused on the wrong shit. You trying to better yourself and get rid of your red flags when you fine as fuck. Shit, them red flags is neon green to these bitches. You feel me? Like, yeah. She'll make your $30,000 a year salary work. She'll convince herself that 4 inches is big enough. Listen, you want to see how lucrative it is to be attractive? Wade Wilson has a fucking Save Wade Wilson fan page and a GoFundMe and a petition that women are actually signing. Bro, just be handsome, bro. That's it. Hold on, ladies. I'm sorry. Let me get out his way. I know y'all want to see his other pictures. I'm all blocking the beauty. Look at me blocking his beauty and shit. I'm not even mad at homie, man. God blessed a certain percentage of us to just look a certain way. I can't even hate on homie. Now you got to get your shit together if you regular degular. If you ugly muggly, yeah. If you ain't fine, you got to get your shit together. I just can't wait to see how many women he robbed. That nigga gonna take the puss and take the purse.
Yeah. Do you blame him for saying that? Absolutely not. I don't. This is not just a US issue. It's a worldwide issue. It happens in Africa, in Europe, everywhere. When a man is good looking, women treat them differently. Okay, a lot of women will do anything to have a good-looking man in their lives. They don't think straight. They are not themselves. They are throwing themselves at them. You know, they want to do anything to be in the presence of a good-looking man. They want to my man. People are paying for weddings, for vacations. You know, an entire household bills, cooking and cleaning for these men. Okay, because they are good-looking. So long as you're good looking as a man, a lot of women do experience that, but usually those women who are good looking, they end up cooking and cleaning as well. All right. They end up being taken advantage of as well. But when a man is good looking, it's on a different level. The type of women who will fall at this man's feet, the things they will do for this man. If you have not experienced it, I have seen it with my own two crow eyes. People staying in horrible relationships, the man cheating on them, beating them, having babies on them, bringing babies from outside the marriage into their home. They will even take those babies and raise them. You know, just treating them like dirt. Actually bringing home other women to come and sleep with in their own matrimonial home. And this woman will not say anything. When you talk, they'll tell you something like, oh, that's what all men are like. At the end of the day, I have the ring. He's my man. So, you know, because he's good looking, there's nothing else. He's good looking because they feel like when they leave this guy, they are not going to do any better than that kind of guy. Okay, so they don't mind. So long as they are the head of the ship or the sub-captains, there's something like that. The neck of the ship, they are okay. When it comes to good looking men, some people's daughters will even exchange themselves, go to prison for them. In the case of that guy, is it Wade Wilson? Yes, they will go to prison for them because they don't understand why a very tall, handsome, good-looking man should be going to jail. They want to free him. They want to save him. Can you imagine? And I know a lot of women will argue and say, better a good-looking man than an ugly-looking man. But anywho, who am I to talk and who am I to judge? Do what makes you happy. If you want to save all the good-looking men, give them places to stay, give them food, give them shelter, continue. Please don't come and cry to us, okay? When they treat you anyway and your head is being inside the washer and the dryer, please don't come and talk to us. We don't want to hear it. That's you and your good-looking man. You people should enjoy each other, okay? I'm just putting this out there because this is an eye-opener as to what women would do when it comes to good-looking men. The things that they will forgo, the things they will turn a blind eye to, you know, just to say that this is my man. Just to have this guy in the photographs on Instagram. Just to say, oh, look at my man, okay, with the tattoos, with the, you know, is it muscly body, the six pack, you know, just standing next to them. That's it. That's all that there is to it. So, yeah, it looks like if you're a good looking man, the whole world is going to be presented to you on a platter of gold. When it comes to women. But anyway, let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.